Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is JP Gaming UK and today I'm here just a quick kind of like update on The Sims 4 on console, the situation at the moment. But before I get the video started, if you're new to my channel, I'm a simulation game player, but I also now spread out into movies and TV. So if you enjoy content like that, please consider dropping my channel a like and subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow. I'm currently sitting at 776 subscribers right now. I'm over the moon about that. My subscriber numbers have jumped up massively, and the views of my videos lately have just been astronomical. So I'm over the moon about that. But this video is going to have a bit of a black cloud over it, sadly. As you all know, if you play on console, Sims 4 on console, sorry, um, they did an update last month to the controls. I did a video on it when it happened. It's made it completely unplayable. It's now been 5 weeks since this update, and nothing's happened. And we've been completely ignored by the gurus and anyone from EA or The Sims in general. The entire console community has been completely ignored. I will be showing you some things in a minute, which I think are absolutely disgusting. But firstly, they started a console controller feedback forum when this all started 5 weeks ago. Um, and it started off fine, people just leaving feedback. It's now at 50 pages of people asking for the update to go back to how it was. But it gets worse. I'm now banned from the forum because I voiced my opinion. I didn't put anything nasty or anything like that. I just said to them, it's getting beyond a joke now. It's been 5 weeks. We've had no response from any of you whatsoever. Um, and for people like me, I have nerve and tendon issues in my hands. So the reason I play on console mostly is because a controller is easier to handle for me. And since the update, it's become impossible to build anything. And it's also made trying to build anything on Sims 4 console 4 times as long as it should because they completely messed up the controls for it. I did show what happened in my last video on it, so feel free to go and check that out. I'll leave a card up here so you can go and see that video about everything that's gone wrong with the new update. But all I did was voice my concerns and stuff like that and say, like, something needs to be done. This isn't good enough. We've had complete silence from you for over 5 weeks now. It's not fair. Can we please have some form of response? And I've been banned for trolling, which I will show you now. It's down here. Hang on. Right. I'm banned from the Answers HQ page for the next 3,000 and something minutes, whatever that means, for trolling and derailing. I wasn't trolling or derailing at all. I voiced my concerns and said, can you please fix the game you've broken? It's now been 5 weeks. And this is the response I've got. I've been banned. So that I'm highly disgusted about. Secondly, there is now a petition. I've signed it. It's at 71. It was only started last night, which is why the number's small. But there's 71 signatures already asking for the controls to be reverted back to how they were. The forum page before I was banned is at 50 pages of people asking for the same thing. Can you please return the console controls back to how they were? You've broken the game. We can't play it. But instead of actually um, responding to anyone, all they seem to be doing is forcing this new expansion down everyone's throats. They're on social media 24 hours a day, replying to people that are really excited about the new expansion and whatnot. But if it's anything to do with the console edition being completely broken for over a month, zero response whatsoever. I am now at my wit's end with it all, to the point I'm now on the verge of uninstalling Sims 4 on my Xbox completely. And if anyone's been following my channel for a while, knows how much I love this game. This game means the world to me. I played this game all iterations of it for over 20 years. This is how much I've loved this game. But now, if they'd have fixed it in a couple of weeks, it would have been fine. But the fact now that it's been 5 weeks and we've had zero response from them, they're completely ignoring everybody. And the fact that they're treating the console community like this is absolutely appalling and disgusting. And to the point, they're now deleting people's comments and stuff on the forum. They've asked people to actually um like comment on, and banning people as well now, just for voicing their concerns and like begging them to fix a game they've broken. It's absolutely disgusting. So I am now completely done with this game. I don't think there's much now that could bring me back to this game. Just because of the fact of how we've been treated. It's absolutely appalling. It's disgusting. I definitely will not be getting the new expansion. Um, and also something I've noticed, I watched the live stream the other day. There's a new infant update coming out in a couple of weeks' time. Um, but they seem to be locking the baby carriers and baby changing tables behind the paywall of the new DLC, which I think's appalling as well. If you're going to release an infant DLC, a free infant update, sorry, then you'd expect things like being able to take your baby out and changing its bottom would be part of the free update, not locked behind a paywall. I tell you what, just EA, Maxis, and The Sims in general is just gone to shit, really, to be honest. Excuse my language. I know it's not very nice, but I am pissed off. Completely pissed off now. Enough's enough. I'm done with it. They can shove the game up their bum for all I care now. I'm done. I've signed the petition. I was leaving feedback in the forum before I got banned for trolling, even though I wasn't trolling. They just don't like people actually having a voice and saying, you're taking the piss. Do you want to fix the game? You've broke it. But this was my little rant. I'm just trying to think of anything else before I end this video. The forum's at 50 pages asking for people to fix the game. It's been 5 weeks now since they broke the game. There's now a petition. Please go and sign this petition. I will leave a link to it in the description for this video. If you're on console and you're experiencing all the problems we are, especially people with disabilities like myself, like I said, in my hands, they've made it now so it's unplayable for people that have got disabilities in their hands like me. But I know a lot of people that don't have disabilities that hate this new update. They can't play it anymore. It's taken all fun out of the game completely. It's just unplayable now. But like I said, I'm still trying to figure out if there's anything else I was going to put in this video because I was so angry. Like when you get angry, things disappear out your brain. But mostly it's the fact that they're on social media 24 hours a day, forcing this new expansion down your throat, but they can't get back to the console community who still can't play the game. They need, well, even if they fix it now, I think, like I said, I think I'm done. I don't want to. I've put so much money. I put thousands into this game, and the fact that they can treat an entire platform that have put as much money into this game as PC, I'd like to point out. If they can treat an entire platform like that, it's absolutely disgusting. Oh, and there was another thing I'd like to point out. Over the weekend, on Twitter, it there was a massive war going on. Like a majority of the PC players blaming console players for the reason why this new world's got only 12 lots, and the reason why worlds are so small now and stuff like that. Console has nothing to do with it. What's to do with it is EA, Maxis, The Sims, half-assed expansions and just half-assed attempts at the game just to get you to spend your money. It was like this before the console release was ever, that the console version was ever released. So how console players can be blamed for The Sims being a half-assed game is an absolute joke. Like for instance, vampires come out 2 years before the console version come out. That's got 4 lots. So is console to blame for that? Um, but there was a few packs before console came out that only had small lots. It's nothing to do with the console players. So don't blame console players just because you think your game's shit. Blame the developers of the game. That's the problem, not the console players. So we have nothing to do with it. In fact, before this update, what broke console, it played better on console than PC. So I don't see where the problem is there. I think it's just people just throwing their toys out the pram and think that PC is this master race thing, which it isn't. No console, no gaming platform is better than another. They all play games. They give you something to do. They give you enjoyment. That's all that's important. Just because you've got a high-end gaming PC doesn't make you god of the world. Now I've ranted about that. But yeah, this weekend, what I was seeing on Twitter was absolutely disgusting from people. I just can't believe, like, not only are we getting crap and ignorance and stuff from all the developers towards the console version of the game at the moment, we're now getting it from other players as well. It's not on. It really isn't on. It's a game. I know it's a game. It means a lot to some people. Yes, it means a lot to me too. But it's just a game. Don't start a war with other platforms just because you think your game's shit. The reason your game's shit is because the developers have made it shit. It's nothing to do with a different platform. But anyway, like I said, I will leave this petition in the description below. Please go and sign it if you're having problems, and just kind of like have console players' backs, because it also seems as well all these big YouTubers like Deligracy, James Turner, Iron Seagull, um, Little Simsy, all the big YouTubers. No one seems to have the console players back at the moment. They're all like, yay, all the new DLC's coming out, blah 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 blah. But it's like I've got in contact with a few of the big YouTubers saying, can you please, like, you've got a bigger voice than I have. Can you please, like, um do a video on what's happening with the Nothing, not a thing. So I know where all the big YouTubers I followed for a long time, I know where their loyalties lie. So I'm even considering dropping support for a lot of Sims YouTubers as well at the moment, because obviously they're going to have EA's back in that because they get free copies of the game and stuff and free copies of the DLC and whatnot. So yeah, of course they're going to have their back. But it would just be nice for some of the bigger YouTubers to actually voice some of our concerns too. But can't pray for a miracle. But anyway, I hope this video hasn't offended anybody. It's not been my intention whatsoever. It's just 5 weeks of this now is is enough. Is enough, and to just be ignored for 5 weeks is absolutely appalling. And like, I've seen EA reply to a few people saying, um, "Oh, we're so sorry you're finding the game difficult. Please click this link and share your concerns." It directs you to the console controller feedback forum that I've been banned from. That's all it does. And then, literally, the only time you get a response in this forum is from EA community members going, "Please keep it nice." It's like, we are keeping it nice, but do you want to reply with something more than "please keep it nice"? How about getting back to us with, like, what you're going to do to fix the fucking game? Enough's enough. But I'm banned from the forum now, so I can't see if any more posts have been posted in there. So I can't give you any feedback on that. But please go and sign this petition. Get it out there. Maybe this might give them the kick up the arse they need to actually fix it, and know that console players aren't going to be walked over. We pay for this game too. We spend more on this game than PC half the time because PC have constant sales where consoles don't. So yeah, please, if any of the big YouTubers are watching this video, which I highly doubt, but please, can you guys kind of like have our backs as well? The only YouTuber that got back to me on Twitter was English Simmer, Molly. She's the only person that got back to me. And for her, I thank you for that. But everyone else, they've just, their loyalties lie somewhere else. But anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this video. Like I said, I hope I haven't offended anybody. But as you can tell, I know this is just a game. But when you've put as much money and time into this game as I have, and over 20 years of your life, then you expect a bit more respect, really. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm a simulation game player. I've got on Thursday, Transport Fever 2 Console Edition comes out. I will be having a Let's Play series of that coming, but I'll also be having a first look at that coming as well. I was supposed to get early access, but for some reason, I never got it. So I've pre-ordered the deluxe edition. So I'll be doing a first look at that on Thursday or Friday, and then next week I'll be doing the beginning of my new Let's Play series. So if you're interested in content like that, or City Skylines, Planet Coaster, or movie trailers and stuff like that, please consider dropping my channel a like and subscribe. Really does help my channel to grow. Like I said, I hope this video hasn't offended anybody. If it has, I truly apologise. I just needed a bit of a vent, and I know that you guys will listen. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, guys. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see all of you in my next one. Take care. Goodbye.